Activities marking the birth anniversary of Mr. Onoride Edafe, a staff of Delta Broadcasting Service Warri, began with Thanksgiving at Blessed Fancy Catholic Church, Borokin, Uwe local government area. The celebrant was accompanied by family members, friends, colleagues, and well-wishers to appreciate God for the gift of life and the opportunity to celebrate a new age. Mr. Onoride Edafe equally visited the orphanage to share his joy with the children and the old people's home to donate food items, clothing, and toiletries. Top among personalities present to felicitate with the celebrant on his new age was the General Manager of Delta Broadcasting Service Warri, Pastor Michael Muteri, who congratulated Mr. Onoride Edafe for deeming it fit to appreciate God for the gift of life and also identifying with the orphans and the old people. Pastor Michael Muteri, while wishing him long life in good health, tasked prospective celebrant to take a cue from the gesture of Mr. Onoride Edafe. Others who spoke, including his friends and his eldest son, Emmanuel Edafe, described Mr. Onoride Edafe as one who loves giving and sharing his joy with those who cross his path. According to them, they consider this style of celebration as humble and noble, giving the heart of the celebrant to remember and reach out to the vulnerable persons in the society.
That's the kind of heart that this man has. He went to church for Thanksgiving, and after church he came to orphanage to be of a blessing to children. That shows me that he really truly appreciates that whatever he is of God.
I appreciate God for his life, for keeping him alive to see this remarkable year of his life. And as a brother and a friend, he's a nice guy. And he's a man who loves God and loves people.
It's a very joyful event. We thank God for the gift of life for him. Even as he has done this, I pray that the blessings of the old will be upon him.
Because it makes a significant color in my heart that one, as my person, I have not done such a thing like this. I think this has given me a stepping stone to do so, because not only for yourself celebrating, but remembering others who are or less privileged, I should say, celebrating with them.
Bonus is my bosom friend. We are together for quite some times, and for a few times I spent with him, he's somebody that has a forgiving spirit.
He's somebody that loves human, and he has, right from his life, has already been given to all people that are around him. You cannot come to my father's house and you say there's no food. It's a taboo in his culture. So that is right. So my dad is a giver.
The head of the orphanage visited and a spokesperson of the old people's home appreciated Mr. Onoride Edafe for the donations, describing the gesture as an act of kindness that would not be taken for granted. They prayed God to uphold Mr. Onoride Edafe in all spheres of his life and career, as well as divine supply to continue to touch and put smiles on the faces of the less privileged. On his part, the celebrant thanked God for the grace and opportunity to mark another birth anniversary, noting that sharing with the people, especially those less privileged, was his own way to express his gratitude, while revealing a launch of a foundation to expand on his reach to those in need.
I'm very happy that my home was chosen, and I want to say God bless him and protect him, grant him longevity, grant him favor, promote him, and meet all his heart desires.
Told myself and the inspiration from God Almighty that when this day come, I will start from here, and that is what I have done today.
Invited guests and friends were presented with gifts by the celebrant Mr. Onoride Edafe during a reception. For DRTV News, Genekaro Ofuba reporting.